Hey there friends, welcome to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'll be reacting to Riverside. For the very first time, we're going to be checking out the song Egoist Hedonist, which are two very problematic things to be independently. So to be them together, being an egoist and a hedonist, feels a bit problematic. And apparently this group Riverside, this is my first time hearing them, apparently they're a progressive rock group, which to me is very exciting. I love reacting to progressive music on this channel and progressive music in general. It just breaks your brain in ways that you would never expect unless you experience it. So I'm super excited to jump into this one today. But before we check this out, a massive thank you goes to Brian the Awesome, whose generous support made this reaction possible. Thank you, Brian. And now, let's just jump in.
Once in the middle of the crowd, I stopped.
I should mention that apparently they are a Polish progressive rock group. I've never heard Polish progressive
Suddenly
music.
I felt so good, not being on the move, but became an obstruction in your way. And I was surprised how fast
These synths. The synths here are creating so much depth to this track already. If you imagine like listening to music as if it was like something physical, like a room, for example, rooms have certain heights, right? From the floor to the ceiling. When you have these synths doing what they're doing, it adds an extra few feet, or I guess in Poland it would be meters, to the height of the ceiling. I really like it.
Forced me to the ground.
Oh, that meaty bass.
And tied my hands. Certain I couldn't disturb anymore. I saw the sadness in your eyes.
Da, 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 da.
And the most secret desire, escape from here.
Oh, it's like ebbing and flowing. Oh my god, the way these organ sounds, it almost feels like John Lord of Deep Purple returned from well, I guess teleported into the future and is now discovering progressive metal music. I don't know how many of you listen to Deep Purple or John Lord and know who he is, but he's their keyboardist. Amazing player. Oh, this is really interesting so far.
In pursuit of weakness and individuality, we must be unlike anyone else to survive. But in the mass of different runners, different lives, we can't make time to realize how the same we are. So let me live without your pain.
Ooh.
Just let me live without your pain.
very different section. I was not expecting us to get brass on this track. It's like Disturbed mixed with like Dave Matthews for a little bit. Wow. What a tone.
It's not right, it's not fair, when I am forced to live in your life.
This guitar tone.
It's not right, it's not fair, when I am forced to live in your life. It's not right. Just let me
What a
live
journey
without
so
your
far.
pain. Just let me live without your pain. Just
This
let
is
me live
cool.
without your pain.
Oh, it's
Just let me
climbing.
live without your pain. Just let me live without.
Bro, what is happening?
Congrats this time. You're borderline pass. He's the only one. Now smile. After all, you can't come to us. Dragon.
I've been noticing a lot of... I never know the difference between delay and reverb, so I'll just go with one of the two. There's this like really rubber bandy, bouncy, delayed reverby effect on the vocals, definitely on the guitars. It feels like a rubber band that you just keep stretching back and forth, creating new new sounds from an existing sound, because it's like derivative. Very, very interesting so far. It's hard to put into words all of the things that this is making me think of. There's so many unique elements already, though, in this track.
After all, you can't come to us. Dragon, get yourself in that violence. You already know the steps.
Oh yeah, give me that. Give me this. Come on, come on. God, we've like entered like Dream Theater land. I think that whole guitar solo section we were counting in 6. I was doing my best trying to like navigate this crazy rhythm. My word salad today is doing me no good. Let's just listen back to all of that. 5, 6, 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, it's beautiful. I love this part. So complex. Oh my god. Bro, my brain is hurting trying to understand what I just listened to. I feel like my dopamine is completely fried now. That was so intense from top to bottom, just section after section after section. There were like 35, I swear to God, 35 unique sections on this track. All stacked back to back to back to back to back. I mean, where do I even start with a song like this? Rhythmically, we got a lot of switch ups. Melodically, we got a lot of switch ups. This is like to be expected with Prog, but there were so many novel instruments and digital effects that I wasn't expecting that we got, and they worked very well in the mix. I would say the hardest part in deciphering the mix is actually strangely enough hearing the vocals more clearly. I think if the vocals cut through a little bit cleaner, it would have made for an easier time understanding the lyrics and the meaning of this track. But the music just takes you over. It takes me over for sure. I especially like that ending like guitar solo section with the rhythmic changes and those like, it seems like pipe organ with like an effect on it, but that's definitely wrong. I want to say it's some kind of like either synthesizer or digital keyboard that they've like modified to sound almost like a Peruvian flute. Again, I'm probably wrong about like 80% of what I'm thinking. It's just like these are the thoughts that are occurring to me. I really, really like these melodies. I would say the bass was an interesting standout instrument on this track because there were moments where I was expecting no bass at all, because oftentimes, especially if you listen to like a standard rock band, it will always be guitar first, riff first, vocals first, and then drums maybe, and then bass is usually like an afterthought. On this track, the bass plays a pivotal role in key moments. There's a lot of texture to that bass tone. Like I said earlier, it's very meaty. Beautiful riffs were played. And yeah, my mind is now mush. I'm definitely down to do more reactions to this group, Riverside, or just any music in general that you'd like to hear my opinion on. If you would then like to request a reaction yourself, you can do so by clicking the link in the description box below. That is the best way to support my channel. But as always, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.